the whole deal was you booked in like a 10-minute, 15-minute slot in a Guitar Center, and Limp Bizkit would be there. So they're doing this fucking tour, whatever the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
And part of the thing was they were going to video it. They were going to video you playing. You had to bring in 2 to 3 original pieces that were in the vein of Limp Bizkit. You couldn't cover Limp Bizkit songs. You couldn't cover other people's songs.
They couldn't even sound too much probably like Limp Bizkit. It had to be their own style in some way, yeah.
Yeah, so it had to be like stuff that like people who like Limp Bizkit, the type of music they play, and here's some pieces. And they recorded them and they had to hand over a notation if they could. And when they signed the form to like hopefully at some stage be entered into a fucking draw to become
this smells already.
The guitarist for Limp Bizkit. They signed the rights to all of those riffs over
of course
to Limp
they
Bizkit.
did. Of course
so
they
Limp
did.
Bizkit had all of America write an album for them.
Was that the truth?
That's the truth.
Not the album, The Truth.
I don't know what the name of the album is. I don't know
Like, we know it's The Truth.
I don't know whether it was that Cobra fucking album or The Truth. I'm not entirely sure.
I think it's The Truth.
Whichever was like...
Imagine accepting the truth.
No idea. But all of America wrote, if it was that album, wrote that album for them.
Oh. And did they use them?
I don't know. I assume
No, because
so.
Wes Borland came back, didn't he?
So, well, maybe they had a load of footage to go through. Maybe someone cherry picked a load of stuff.
Yeah.
But they're sitting on quite possibly one of the largest kind of caches of independent musical works in America at the moment from that tour.
Which would now be very dated.
Oh yeah, be shite like.
But they should go through that and go.
That's guaranteed. I'd love a look at it. You know what I mean? I think it'd be deadly.
I'd listen to that.
Just as a cool project.
Sooner than I did listen to Radiohead's 18 hours of sessions from
Well,
Open Computer.
you have to go to Reddit apparently to find the
I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing it either.
No.
Right.
Who's your next one?
My next one is... What is my next one? My next one is Anthrax. And it's a particular style of Anthrax. It's the John Bush era.
Which a lot of people just
Fucking
hate and just having none of it.
And I am the complete opposite. I cannot listen to Belladonna sing for Anthrax. It does my fucking nut in. I hate screamy, hair metal stuff. I can't do it. Can't do it.
This actually came out around the same time as new metal, or near enough to the 2000s, early 2000s.
This would have been... What year would that have been? He joined in 1992.
What?
Yeah, 1992.
I didn't realise they were doing that. Oh,
yeah.
Right, okay.
So, yeah, the Anthrax formed in 1981, and Belladonna got turfed out, I think, in 1992, I think. And he was an Armoured Saint before that. Now, I don't think... I have to go back and do the fucking maths on it, but the album I wanted to use was The Sound of White Noise. That's the first John Bush album, and it's immaculate.
Imagine they got Stan Bush from Transformers.
Yeah.
Let's not.
I wanted to use The Sound of White Noise because I think that album is perfect. I think that's the most perfect Anthrax album from start to finish.
Oh, I can hear people just fucking... they're
losing
phoning
their
in.
minds,
The phones are lighting up. Even though this isn't live, the phones are lighting up.
People are just typing persistence of time as we speak. But I think The Sound of White Noise is the best Anthrax album. However, it is not on Spotify for some reason. So
we can't pick. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, I used the album Stomp 442, and I used a song called Random Acts of Senseless Violence, which is whatever, it's fine. Do as an example. But if you can go, maybe have a bang on YouTube or something, look up The Sound of White Noise.
Legally,
yeah. There's a song called Potter's Field. It's very, very good. And
what was Safe Home on? You will always be my safe home.
No, that could be on Stomp as well. He done like 5 or 6 albums with them.
Yeah.
And then it got real fucky. It got real weird. He kind of got ousted in 2005, I think. And in 2005, they posted something up on their like MySpace or whatever the fuck it was, on their Bebo, that they were going to do a classics tour with Belladonna. And Belladonna then said that, no, I haven't signed on to do any tour. Like, I'm going to do a gig with them.
Yeah.
And then he done the gig with them, and it turned into a tour. And poor old John Bush just sat at home scratching his bollocks.
Happened with Iron Maiden. Happened with so many people.
So, apparently John Bush found out online that he wasn't part of Anthrax anymore. And then Belladonna fucked off again. And Bush came back. And then Bush said, fuck you, actually, this is a lot of bullshit. And they got this other dude in called fucking Dan Nelson.
Maybe that would have the Safe Home era, was it? Then?
I don't know. Yeah. I think he done... I don't even know whether he done an album.
Anthrax sounds like a horrible band to be in.
It's just no crack. No crack. Everyone's leaving all the time.
Nobody really likes Scott Ian that I know.
No. Like, he comes across...
He
comes across as sound, but apparently, like, behind doors, he's a fucking prick. I think it was Charlie Belafonte. One of the lads went so mad Like absolutely batshit mad in Anthrax.
Yeah.
Because of the just being in that band and touring and recording. It was so hard because they were doing their absolute damnedest to try and keep up with like Metallica and Megadeth and Slayer. They were failing. They were nowhere near as big as those bands. But they were touring so hard all the time. I think it was Charlie Belafonte. He went mad and he moved to Switzerland to become a clockmaker.
That's how bad it was to be in Anthrax.
Yeah.
Do you ever have that thing where you think to yourself, why didn't they just stick it out for the money? I would have stuck it out for the money. But then you remember working with someone. Yeah. Think of someone in your head, no matter where you were, where you're like, I can't work another day with this person.
Fucking torture merchant.
And I'm on tour with them. I'm in a van with them all the time. You actually have to start to look after your mental health a bit more. Big time. Because I remember when I was young and a bit more naive, going, just stick it out. Like loads of bands hate you. Like Fleetwood Mac kept going. But if you're miserably depressed,
it's hurting you.
If you're hurting all the time, and you want, there's times where you think, you wake up in the tour van, and you think, why are my hands going around his throat?
Exactly.
And why am I pushing down on his larynx?
And there could be a few bob already floating around. You know what I mean? Like you might. I doubt. I'd say Anthrax as a whole are probably worth a few quid, but I'd say the lads in it, they're making a wage that's decent.
Yeah.
But I don't think any of these lads are millionaires. I don't think Anthrax are millionaires. I could be fucking wrong there.
Yeah, it's hard to know.
You know, because there's so many albums and so many tours, and tours do make money. They cost fuck a fortune. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now like records are back. Like the glory time for bands there was about 10 years ago. We didn't even have to put CDs out. You know what I mean? There was no pressing of anything. You just digitally fucking bang it up.
Exactly. Physical music was... we all thought it was dead.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be dead.
It was supposed to be dead.
In theory, should have been dead.
It should have been dead. I mean, cassette sales are... Even now, cassette sales are accounting for something like 1.5% of all the sales on Discogs.
That's even huge.
That's huge.
That's even huge for a terrible
format.
It is, unfortunately.
They look beautiful, but they sound like shite.
Brilliant.
But fucking 1.5% of all Discog sales are cassettes at the moment. Now, considering that site is dedicated entirely to selling records.
Yeah.
But we're back into a time now where if you record an album, you or the label are putting up money to have that pressed into every CD, onto LP, fucking whatever, you know. Then you've got promo, tours, all
Philips Laserdisc.
Exactly, yeah. I have a load of Laserdisc at home. I have Boys in the Hood on Laserdisc. But I think that the John Bush era of Anthrax, for me, is way ahead.
That's absolutely controversial.
Yeah.
It is. You're absolutely right putting that in there. That's completely controversial.
Can't do Belladonna. I can't do it.
There's metalers that don't even listen to this podcast for some reason. They're sitting at home and they're twitching. They're going, something bad has happened in the world.
Exactly. There's a sense of disturbance in the force.
They'll only find out about it maybe if someone links them to this.
What's real cool is they done an album called The Greater of Two Evils, and they re-recorded like 15 classic Anthrax Belladonna songs with John Bush, and they are so much better.
Yeah.
They are so much better with John Bush. Like that I Am the Law, the Judge Dredd song. There's a bit in the Belladonna version that drives me fucking mad, where he tries to squeeze an extra word in to the into some verse, and it fucking kills me. It kills me. It's like, I am the law, you won't fuck around no more. And that's the way John Bush does it. But Belladonna does it like, you won't fuck around with me anymore. And
it just misses the bar, yeah.
Like, fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. But yeah, torture merchant. Torture. I met Joey Belladonna's son in New York once, and he's a rapper.
Right.
A rapper in upstate New York, I think. Yeah. He was no crack.
I thought it was a good story coming out.
He was
Unfortunately, that's where the story
no
ends.
crack. But that's me. What's your next one?
Do you remember Keane?
I do remember Keane. I remember the cover of the album more distinctly than I remember.
It was such a nothing cover.
It's just this
a logo.
Yeah, a logo.
With some clip art.
Yeah, exactly.
Flouncy.
I do remember.
What do you call it? Heraldry?
Yeah. Fleur de lis and heraldry. I do remember that he could not sing.
I wouldn't say that.
He had this real weak voice.
No, he's got a really strong voice, man. No,
he had this fucking mumbly voice, man. I remember it suiting the music, but I remember when that album came out. What was the big song?
Somewhere Only We Know.
Could be it, yeah.
If you have a minute, why don't
yeah, it's all humble. It's all like under mouth choy. It's all that like in under the breath singing.
Oh no, I also disagree with that.
Yeah. No, I don't hate it.
Then again, I listened to this album. Now, Keane are a shit show.
They're named after a fucking high school, fucking secondary school geography teacher for first place.
Here's a fucking fascinating. Think about all the Keane songs, you know, right? This is a very strange thing that I knew. I knew because it was
also,
said.
It's zero. It's zero. That one you just hummed is all I remember.
Really? Yeah. Well, this song I picked, Bed Shape, so I should say that as well. Get to the point. Because I don't want people to go, again, it's not about Keane. It's about the song Bed Shaped, which is genuinely a standout, brilliant moment from a band who I have no interest in, to be honest with you.
I don't think anybody does. Actually, I know 2 people that are obsessed with Keane. 2.
How many guitar players are in Keane?
None.
There's none. There's not one guitar in it.
I just pulled that out.
Isn't that fucked up though? Bass, drums, piano, all the Hammonds, all the keys. Yeah. And not a single guitar. I found that weird because all those bands that usually have a little twangy Coldplay kind of thing going on.
Does the singer play piano, or is he just
no, there's a dedicated piano
that's
player.
Fucking mad weird, then I'm calling that batshit mad.
And that's crazy, isn't it crazy?
If he just sang and played piano, I'd be alright, yeah.
Yeah, no.
But he's just on his own.
Yep.
And he was like, listen, this is me best mate.
Yeah, your man's great on piano, to be honest.
Let's get a band going. A band with piano in it. Who the fuck am I, Elton
also,
John?
He had to go off to. He's a fiend for all the gargling drugs.
Really?
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, Keane.
Yeah.
Is his name Frank Keane?
No, none of them are called
That's
Keane.
bullshit then.
Now, I don't really hate this album. I heard it once and I was like,
and you remembered it like 20 years later.
No, I heard this one song going. That song
right.
doesn't fit the album. Bed Shaped, and I remember the video was fucking incredible as well. It was I think it was clay stop motion claymation, whatever you call it. As far as I remember,
Clay Fighter Mation.
Oh, Clay Fighter. Should pick the song from that. I have like all these bands. I am not going to defend these bands at all. There's no point. They're not misunderstood artists. They're very well understood. They are what they are. But there's something about this Bed Shape song from start to finish is really fucking good. Like really, really fucking good.
I always thought Keane were one of those bands that like there was a time there in England where there was a couple of bands doing well and they were getting real big, like Stereophonics and stuff like that. And the record labels just went from town to town with giant shovels and just literally just shoveled the shit bands off the streets and into recording
same
studios.
With all trends.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And like Keane were just one of those bands that were like surrounded by Scudder and fucked into a recording studio. You know what I mean?
The weird thing about this song is it's the last song on the album, and I was already very, very tired of this fucking band. I like this. The singles are fine, take or leave them. I think this is the last song on the album, and it starts horribly. We're talking a minute in, I'm like, this song is a pile of dog shit to end your album on. But then the chorus kicks in, and you're like, oh, hang on. So by the second time they go to the flouncy vocals, he's very flouncy, he's very posh. It looks like, he looks like a student.
Him
in
and
Coppers.
Gavin Rossdale actually started a band.
He looks like a student from Coppers in this era. He's mad. You know those annoyingly red faces as well, like that. But I don't hate this band because of they've written this song. You know, you give them a pass. You don't sing their praises, but you give them a little bit of a pass when they come out with a song like this.
Yeah.
It took me. Jesus, I don't know why I didn't turn this off because the start of this song is not good. It sounds really. It's flouncy. It's really just.
You powered through.
It's just a power through it, and I'm kind of glad. What is your... I don't want to talk about Keane anymore. I've nothing really more to say about them. What's your next one?
Are you ready for this one? I'm going to whisper it into the microphone. Morrissey.
Hang on. You couldn't be talking about Stephen Patrick.
The lad.
Oh.
The lad himself.
I mean, that's controversial for so many reasons.
It's controversial now.
But he couldn't have never come out with his stuff now, and that'd still be a controversial one.
All right. I'm gonna sound like I'm defending Morrissey, but I'm not. Right?
Oh, I bet you I'll make you defend them.
No, I won't, because I can't. I tell you what I am. I am a Morrissey fan who's not a Morrissey super fan. I am perfectly fine with his back catalogue and the Smiths and all that shit. Right, I'm fine with it. To me, Morrissey is like the Iron Sheik of music.
Yeah, he is.
Right? And it's interesting. He's like a relic of a bygone era. And in the last, let's say, 20 years of digital medium replacing stuff like NME and Melody Maker, which is where he would have made a name for himself in the first place, where he would have given his interviews and his talks and all that kind of stuff. In the advent of digital medium coming along, you will only hear Morrissey straight up batshit mad stuff when he has a new album coming out.
Absolutely.
You can do a timeline.
Yeah.
Right? You will not hear a peep.
Not a thing.
Out of Moz.
No.
Until there's a new record.
The odd time he'll say something at a gig.
Something crazy.
Please turn off those hot dog fryers.
Yeah. Like,
He did stop a gig over hot dogs, didn't he?
You're not allowed to sell food at his gigs.
But you're right.
Yeah. I've been to a few of them.
This is free publicity.
This is all. I'm not going to say this is all this is. I believe that what is happening with
it's
him...
definitely not all it is.
No. I believe what's happened is that politics and how would you even put it?